So the water we're going to leave for later, okay? When we come back, you have extra water. Okay, so we're ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, guys and girls and everyone else, welcome. My name is Carolina. I am the manager, okay, of what we call the tea and chocolate place. So I don't think you'll get a chance to go, but we'll see. We'll see. She decides. So I'm going to be giving you just a little tour, okay, of this place that we call the Copán 2012 Botanical Research Station. Okay, so I don't know if you are filming me because you want to have information for your test, but I would rather if you just, pay attention, okay? And just listen and learn, and because when you have cell phones, you're concentrating on the cell phone. So this is going to be very interactive and very fun, okay? So let's just have fun today. And I'll just explain to you a little bit about this project. So what we're going to be doing today is planting trees, okay? This is a specific area where we are standing right now. We call it the Copán 2012 Botanical Research Station. We started this as a family project, okay, in 2003. So when we started, where you are standing right now, okay, it's right here, okay, right here, right at this place, okay? So when we started this project, it was completely eroded. You can see right there, this little area is just right there, okay? There was a lot of corn, a lot of beans and other crops that are very traditional in this area, the Mayan area, okay? So with over so many centuries, when you grow so much corn, people have to do what's called slash and burn. Have you learned this?
Yeah.
Yes, right? So what is slash and burn?
They burn the land to make fertilizer.
Yes. So in order to grow corn, people have to burn the soil, okay? And prepare the soil to plant seeds. So this is what happened here. But imagine, after so many centuries of just burning the soil, this ends up happening here, okay? The soils get so eroded, so dry, that people can hardly grow anything after that. So, since 2003, we have reforested this whole area, okay? You'll see, as I said before, you're not so lucky because it's super sunny today. But usually, this is summertime for us, so it's very dry. All the trees are losing their leaves, but when you come in June, July, and the rest of the year, this is so green. This is beautiful, okay? You can see a little bit here how beautiful it is. So one of the main focus of our project is working with schools, because we believe that you kids and you young people are the future, okay? And you are the ones that are going to be changing the world, and you are the ones that can change the world right now, okay? And I know you had a tiring walk, but we like to teach children, and bring children walking from the bottom of the mountain, because we want to expose you to the social, the living conditions, of the rest of the people, that are not so privileged to live in, and really nice areas. But also to show you, if you pay attention when you're walking down the street, you'll see that soils to get here are very eroded. They're very dry, We have serious water issues right now because summer is here. So if you want to use the toilet, I'm sorry, you have to hold it because there is no water. Water is a big issue, and this is why reforestation is very important. If we don't plant trees, if we don't have trees, we do not have water. And this is just an example to teach you, without water, we cannot even do basic, needs, okay? We don't have access to anything without water. So if you plant trees, you have everything, okay? If you have a healthy environment, you have everything, okay? From all the plants that we have been reintroducing to this area, we decided to make different products. So this is where the tea and chocolate place comes into place. We call it El Lugar del Té y Chocolate. That's our visitor center that is downtown, okay? That's in Copán. But this is just the beginning, okay, of our project. If you see here, you see so many different trees. We have reforested this whole area. It's 15 acres. I know that to you maybe you cannot measure, in your mind, but it's a lot, okay? 15 acres is a lot of land. We have reintroduced more than 100 native species of plants. And to you that may also sound like it's nothing, but just think about it, okay? When you hear on TV or you're reading on the internet that a species has disappeared, has gone extinct, like a parrot, okay? It's a very important, one species is very important. Imagine we have been reintroducing 100 native species. That's a lot. And why have we been reintroducing native plants? Do you understand the importance of reintroducing native plants to an area, to its natural habitat?
The animals, environment, the habitats of different animals.
Yes. Okay. It's just a butterfly.
That's a dragon.
Okay. So we can be growing a lot of coffee trees right here, like everyone else, okay? But we decided not to, okay? We have reintroduced a lot of plants because at the end of the day, it's really about food security. Have you learned about food security in your class? What does it mean? Anyone? What is food security? No one?
Like,
Without water, you don't have anything. But without food, you also don't have anything.
so it's like to ensure that we have food.
Very good. Okay, food security is about ensuring, and she used a perfect word, okay, that we have access to food. So there's a lot of climate change happening, in the world. We all talk about how fish are dying, how much plastic there is in the oceans, how hot it is. You know how hot it is right now? It's super hot. And we all complain and we all say, oh my God, it's so hot. But what are we really doing about it? Okay? So this is why we like to bring students to teach you about the importance, of really taking care of the environment. It's so important because when you are planting trees that are native to this area, if there is a climate catastrophe, okay, if there is serious drought, at least there will be plants that will survive because this is its natural habitat, okay? For example, coffee right now, if you have family that are in the coffee business right now, a lot of people have been losing their coffee right now, right? Because coffee is not native to here and is exposed to different illnesses. And right now, just in the last years, coffee has been affected by what's called roya, okay? So roya has killed many coffee plantations. But if we have native trees, they are most likely to survive to these viruses and these plagues, okay? So it's very important that we grow native plants. Today we are going to be planting a specific plant called flor de isote. Do you know flor de isote? Okay, so along the way here, I'm going to be explaining to you. Remember, there's going to be a test, okay, for those who are not listening. So along the way, we are going to be learning a little bit about a specific plant native to this area. I want you to be inspired, if you have a question about a plant, ask me. If you are interested in learning botany, okay, there's a lot of things to see here. This is considered a botanical garden. When you go to La Setia is really nice, it's big, it has so many different plants. It's the same here, it's dry, that's why it looks so, not so pretty today. But it's really nice during the green time, okay? So we are going to start walking. It's only 5-minute walk. Don't worry. You'll survive.
You'll be fine.
Sino ko ito sa video?
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You will survive.
Estás ahí, te estás muriendo.
Giga.
Tipo el pizza payo.